Hello, my name is Cindy Seaberg, and today I'm talking about my new construction company and how we are doing 1 month into our first project. I recently won $500,000 and started my own construction company, Spearberg Excavations, Inc. We are a small S-Corp with 3 employees, a foreman, a laborer, and myself as the project manager. We recently started our first project, Harrison Business Park renovation. It has a $300,000 contract with estimated costs of $270,000 and a gross profit margin of $30,000. This slide shows our initial startup journal entry, $500K in assets and $500K in equity. It also lists our chart of accounts. Slide 3 shows our estimated direct costs versus our actual direct costs to date and the corresponding journal entry. Here we see our journal entry to record indirect costs. These are costs that are not tied to a specific project. These are our G&A costs, which are overhead costs that occur whether we have any projects or not. Slide 6 is the first slide showing how the company is performing. In the first section, we have the journal entry for our first owner billing, and in the second section, we see that according to our work in progress computation, we underbilled by almost $17K. This occurred because we weren't able to include all of our invoices on the billing. When our billing amount doesn't match our earned to date amount, we need to create an adjustment to revenue as seen in section 3. Our job cost analysis shows the variance between our estimated cost and current actual cost. If this project was longer than 5 weeks, I would update the estimated costs, but with only 2 weeks to go and a small difference expected, I did not think that made sense at this time. Our balance sheet shows that we currently have assets over $600K, accounts payable as our only liability, and equity is slightly higher than our initial investment of $500K. This is a healthy balance sheet. Next, we have our income statement showing our sales revenue minus all of our costs and expenses, leaving us with a net income of almost $11K. This also shows we are a healthy company. In summary, Spearberg Excavations, Inc. is profitable as of March 24th, and we are on track to meet or exceed our estimated gross profit when we complete Harrison Business Park renovation next month. Our KPIs reflect what we would expect to see based on our financial statements. Liquidity, plenty of working capital, low debt to equity ratio, and a strong likelihood of staying in business. This slide I'm going to cover briefly. It's a paper I wrote about my choice to use Foundation software for my new business. In a nutshell, Foundation was written for the construction industry, and it allows me to track my cash flow by providing live accounting data in the project management module. For our company's insurance and bonding, we are working with Travelers. They have provided insurance to the construction industry for over 170 years and can also provide surety bonds if that's something we end up needing. Slide 13 contains my video presentation for obtaining construction financing. Hello, I'm Cindy Seaberg, and I'm here today to discuss opening a $50,000 credit line with your bank for my construction company, Spearberg Excavations. Prior to starting this business, I was a project accountant for over 5 years at a large general contractor. At Spearberg Excavations, I'm the project manager and accountant, and we have a field crew consisting of a laborer foreman with over 20 years experience and a laborer with 4 years experience. Our first project currently underway is a $300,000 excavation at a local business park. The project is on schedule, and the client is an established developer that owns several business parks in the area. We have a pending owner change order that will increase the contract value to $500,000, maintaining the original gross profit margin percentage of 10%. The reason I am looking for a credit line of $50K is that the client would like us to take on a similar project at another one of their business parks about 10 miles away. They want to fast track the project and would like us to start on March 10th, which is before the current project will be complete. To do this, we will incur some project startup costs like buying and leasing more tools and equipment, and we will need to hire an additional laborer. I have been a customer at your bank for over 30 years, and to demonstrate my creditworthiness, I brought my current business financial statements, including a balance sheet, income statement, statement of cash flows, and WIP report. All of these have been reviewed by our CPA firm that specializes in the construction industry. I also have our current accounts payable and accounts receivable aging reports. And because it's a new business, I brought in my 3 years of my own personal tax returns, also reviewed by the CPA firm. I own my own home, don't have any debt, and have an excellent credit score. Since the estimated gross profit margin for the first project is $50K, I should be able to pay the credit line off when owner funding is complete, which is approximately April 17th. Do you have any questions for me? And thank you for your time. That brings us to our final slide and the conclusion of my presentation about Spearberg Excavation, Inc. Thank you for watching.